Well, I'm going to have to do this over. I wanted to say that I've been telling about my writing a book on mind control. And I'm going to show Larry Flynn. I ran in a campaign in '83 when one of the doctors I wrote about, I'd worked for doctors, his plane went down. The KAL, it was shot down when it veered into Russian airspace. And Larry McDonald, the doctor, U.S. congressman I wrote about, was on it, and all aboard went down. Now that I've been telling about mind control being used to program people so that they can go out and shoot, or it modifies their behavior, and they don't even know it, that they're going to do it. They don't even know what's happened to them. If they did and went to a doctor or psychiatrist, they're afraid of it. They absolutely know what it is, but they'll just tell them they're nuts and feed them psychotic drugs like they're doing James Holmes of the Aurora, Colorado, which is really a sick thing. It's misdiagnosing and torturing, and he's a victim. But anyway, I want to say this. Larry Flint, I was flown out there during that campaign for U.S. Congress, and this is, Larry Flint was shot while I was doing the book March the 6th, 78. I was living at Moonraker Apartments in Marietta, and he was shot in Lawrenceville, Georgia, a few miles away. And he endorsed me in April of '84. Now I'm showing you this. He says that in it that I know who's responsible for his killing. Excuse me. Well, his attorney was killed. Anyway, the Sandy Hook, this is part of programming, and this young man's dead. He ended up killing himself, and people hate him. Well, he was programmed. Just like, this is my sons Mark and Scott and me years ago, as you can tell. And I was kidnapped from Buckingham Palace in '41 and brought to Moulton, Alabama, and given the name of a twin, and I'm going to show you the birth certificates. Now, this is Gabby Gifford. She was Congresswoman from Tucson, Arizona. And mind control murders were done in patterns deliberately, and they are still being done, like the Virginia Tech shootings, the 33 back in April of '07. Keep going from there. I mean, there's lists of them. They just don't tell it. The ones that were done that you can prove, because this is, mind control is something you can't see. It's invisible. Now then, Gabby Gifford was married to twins, astronauts Mark Kelly and Scott Kelly. Now then, I wanted to get to my father. I found out in '83, and the Brits told me my father's King Edward VIII, and he never married Wallace Simpson. There was 99 years seal put on that total lies. Imposter married Wallace Simpson. And my Uncle George joined with the New World Order, the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, the Jews, and Kennedy. Joe Kennedy was ambassador to Great Britain 36 to 46 when he was kicked out. He helped in my kidnapping, so it was all orchestrated. And my uncle became part of the New World Order that's in place, the Illuminati, and so is Elizabeth and Charles. And she's illegal, by the way. I was born in '39, and my Uncle George helped kidnap me and put me at Moulton, Alabama. Now, I was given the name of Twin, and I want to get to this. I thought I had it organized. Here it is. Lina Dempsey was the woman where they put me there on a pigsty. I mean, she was diagnosed as a psychopath. She killed these twins. I found out that when I found out my real name, and then I got these birth certificates. This is the name that I have to use. Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married a Childers. Now then, I'm going to show you where, well, let's see. Irwin was the doctor back then that delivered them. Okay, I've written to his grandson, and this Osborne is the district attorney, or was there in Moulton, Alabama. Now that he delivered the twins, this Proctor, judge of probate, Rip. I don't know if he had a well, he was nice. Let me say that. I went to school. He was. I'm older than he is, but anyway, they tell me that the FBI are handling it. Well, that was a long time ago, and I could get arrested for even trying to tell this. So, and I'm allergic to chemicals, and wherever I go, like the apartment I'm in now, I'm being told to leave because I won't let them continue using the chemicals. They say that OSHA tells them what to use. Well, I offered to even get non-allergenic and pay for it myself, and if need to, I would clean it. But they insist it's not because they want to clean floors that they get out on their knees. Can you believe this? And do. Making it look good. They're using stuff in here that'll kill you. And by the way, kill me. My immune system uh, attacks itself. And now that I have shingles, I think I said that, and it's made worse. The stress, my doctor tells me, it's because my immune system is low anyway. And now they're telling me to leave, and the shingles have gotten worse when they come in here and won't take no for an answer and clean with their chemicals. So anyway, I'm being told to leave this Thursday. Uh, this is where I've paid here. Till the 22nd, which is Thursday, and I'm told to get out. Now, this is back to the birth certificates of the twins. This is Lina Dempsey, the mother. They were born out of wedlock, and the dates of birth were changed deliberately. Just marked through. This is marked through here, and the date that was given me, January the 7th, is I don't know what the birth date on there was, but they didn't change the year. They just left it 8, and mine's 39. Now then, that's Peggy, and that's the name that I still have to use. This is Carl, and they did the same thing to his, only they put 39 on his. Uh, where is it? I wanted to get that on here. Yeah, where they covered it up, marked through it, January 7th, 39. And that's illegal to even mark through this. It says that right on the birth certificate. But anyway, this is Carl Preston Dempsey. And Lina was the mother, and she killed them both. And here's the, well, yeah, this just says that he died. It was in the winter, and no doctor or even saw him. He was just buried. And she murdered both of them. Now then, the reason I'm putting this on here, too, is she was with George Wallace, Lina Dempsey was. That was one of the murders where the person was programmed. And she was in Laurel, Maryland with him. Remember, she's the woman that I grew up calling my mom. My mom was married to my father, and she's George O'Keefe's sister. They were legally wed and taken down by the New World Order and my own uncle. Now then, real quick, I'm going to put this, and I have prior tapes if you care to hear. This is when retired State Trooper Carl Barton brought me to Affordable Suites off Starkey Road, and Gene Croft wrote that I moved there August the 9th. I stayed there and sucked up the chemicals for 17 months, and his wife said to me, this is how we make you move with chemicals. And she also repeated, we're Americans, we're above the law. Now then, I wanted to show you this. So this is how they move me from place to place, and where do I go? Law enforcement is telling them to do it, and I've put that on other tapes. So this is how they finally got rid of me here. They raised the rent to where I couldn't pay it, and now I've had to come back here. I've tried to leave, and I'm forced to come back. And they're doing the same thing to me. My body, I can't walk anymore. It's torn my body apart. I want to say I got a letter real quick from U.S. Attorney June the 23rd of 79, before the antifreeze was put in me, April through the day of 80, and I was carried across the state line and worked for the District Attorney Fred Simpson in Alabama, and that's